Hi, hello, welcome to Maths Guru channel. In this video, I am going to explain intersecting lines and non-intersecting lines. Intersecting lines. See, intersecting line in the sense the two lines which are having one common point, or if, in other words we can say that the two lines means, see here, RS and PQ. RS and PQ, the two lines, it intersect at any one point. Okay, these we can call intersecting lines. Means that these two lines should have one common point. Okay, next, non-intersecting lines means that parallel lines. Yes, see, non-intersecting lines in the sense the two lines, they will not meet at any point. Means that two lines does not have any common point. Those are called non-intersecting lines. Okay, these are the small definitions. And coming to the concurrent lines, see, when three or more lines meet at a point, called congruent lines. Okay, small definition, it is already given in the textbook. And the point at which they meet is called a point of congruency. Okay, point at which they meet, they means what here? Lines. Okay, the lines that meet at one point, that point is called point of congruency. Okay, these are the small definitions. Next, coming to exercise 4.1, see here one figure is given. From this figure we have to write the answers for the given questions. See, any 6 points from this figure, you should take any 6 points. See, I am taking A, B, C, D. 4 points left over, no? 4 points over. Remaining, you can take here D and PQ, MN. Okay, A, B, C, D, P, Q, M, N. These all you can consider as points. Any 6 they given means we should write as 6 enough. Okay, any 5 line segments. Any 5 line segments you have to take. See, AX is one line segment. A to X, this is one line segment. Why? Because AB is one line. Line segment in the sense part of a line. This AX is one part of this line AB. So we can consider this AX is one line segment. And XM also one line segment. Next, MP. Okay. Next, PB also one line segment. Okay. Next, MN, PQ, AB. Okay. These all are line segments. Any 5 they have given means 5 enough. Next, any 4 rays. Any 4 rays we have to take. MA is one ray. See, M to A. Ray is a part of a line. Okay, from here to here one ray. Ray should have only one end point. Other side it will go in infinite length. Okay, it will extend infinite. Okay, so this MA is called one ray. Next, PA. P to A also one ray. MA, PA. Okay, next, NC. Okay, next to QC also. Okay, NC, QC, these are the rays. Next, any 4 lines. Any 4 lines. Okay, AB, CD, EF, GH. These are 4 lines. Any 4 collinear points. What is the meaning of collinear points? Collinear in the sense the points which lie on the same line. Those are called collinear points. Okay, you should write any 4 collinear points. See, we can write AMPB or CNQD. These are 4 points lie on the same line, right? This, if you take any 4 here also we can take. Okay, AXMPB, these all points lie on a one line, AB line. Okay, so like that we can take. Next question, observe the following figures and identify the types of angles in them. Observe the following figures and identify the type of angle in them. Which type of angle? We have types of angle now. What are those? Zero angle, acute angle, obtuse angle, okay, right angle, straight angle. Next, obtuse angle, reflex angle, complete angle. These are the all types of angles. So we have to find out which type of angle is included in these given figures. See here, clock is given. This is angle. Which type of angle is this? Reflex angle. Which type of angle is this? Reflex angle. Reflex angle lies between 180 to 360. Above 180, below 360. Okay, this is reflex angle. You should write in this clock reflex angle. Okay, next, this is, see, this line and this line exactly perpendicular, so this is a right angle. This is a right angle. Next, see here in this figure, angle C. Which type of angle is this? Acute angle. Okay, next, state whether the following statements are true or false. A ray has no end point. It is false. Ray should have one end point compulsory. This is one end point. Other side there is no end point. It will go infinite. It will extend infinite. So ray should have only one end point, but here given no end point. So that is false statement. Line AB is the same as line BA. Yes, line AB is same as line BA only. Okay, next. A ray AB is same as the ray BA. This is false. Why? Because AB ray means this is A, this is B. AB is ray. But here BA, if you take from B to A, there is no end point B side. It is going infinite. So if you write like this, means this is the different from this. BA is another ray, AB is another ray. They have given AB is same as BA. That is false. A line has definite length. No, it is wrong. A line does not have any definite length. It will have infinite length. Okay, line has infinite length, but here definite length given. Okay, so it is false. A plane has length and breadth but no thickness. Yes, a plane has length and breadth but no thickness. So that is true. Next, two distinct points always determine a unique line. Yes, two distinct points you can take and you can draw. It will indicates one unique line. Okay, one line only we can draw through two distinct points. Two lines may intersect in 2 points. Two lines may intersect in 2 points. No, at one point only that will intersect two lines. Okay, so it is false. Two intersecting lines cannot both be parallel to the same line. Yes. Next, what is the angle between two hands of a clock when the time in the clock is 9, 6, 7? Okay, now we have to find the angle between the hands of the clock. First, you have to draw the clock. 9 o'clock time is given now. So I draw this 9 o'clock time and angle between two hands. Okay, hour hand and minute hand. Okay, 12 hours, one complete revolution. So 360 degrees. One revolution means one complete rotation. Okay, so 12 hours is equal 360 degrees. So 1 hour is equals to transpose of 12, transpose of multiplication, division. So 12 ones are 12, 30 is a 360. Okay, so angle between hands when the time is 9 o'clock is 3 into 30, 90 degrees. Okay, next 6 o'clock, it will shows like this. 6 o'clock, angle between hands 6 into 30 degrees, 180 degrees. Okay, so 1 hour 30 degrees, no? So 6 o'clock it is there, so 6 into 30 degrees, 180 degrees. Okay, next 7 o'clock, it will show 7 o'clock and angle between hands 7 into 30 degrees, 210 degrees. Like this we can find the angle between two hands of the clock. Okay, I hope you understood. If you are watching first time of my video, subscribe my channel. Please like, share and give comments. Thank you.